name's Chrlii, the Caribbean gangster. I get my name from, actually it's my father's name, which is my last name, Gary Charles. So I'm from Palm Beach, which is the county, Palm Beach, Florida. It's more of a it's a blend, you know. You have a very artistic, very colorful, beachy area, and then smack dab in the middle is the hood, and everybody has that same old story. I came from nothing, I was raised, and now I'm here. And I kind of have a similar story. My parents came here from Haiti, and they migrated, and then they actually worked in the fields out west, which is now Lantana, and they picked strawberries, tomatoes, and all that stuff. And then we lived in a little city inside of Palm Beach called Lake Worth, which is very beachy. And like I said, in the middle was the hood. The talent is very diverse out here. In one section, you have a very island Caribbean. If you're like in touch with your Caribbean side, there's a very big island Caribbean. I work with a lot of Caribbean artists as a producer and writer. Like, you got Haitian artists, like, Zoe Unit. You got people like Kenny, who's doing big things in Haiti and out here. And you got people like Surge, one of which is my family member, Geechee. He's really dope guy. Like really, I keep it really tight knit, and I've built a relationship with these guys for a long time. So my music team is, my older brother Piff. He's like we've been going at it for a long time, over 15 years. We were originally producing together, and we were artists together, and then he kind of took the mixing route, and he's like probably the best engineer out here in South Florida, one of the biggest mixing engineers. But my music team is very small. I got my manager, Tiffany. I got one of my brothers, Al, who helps me out, and then I have different art producers that help me out as well. Like, we got French. French is really good with the Afrobeat. Like, if you ever need Afro production, French is that guy when it comes to Afrobeat records. My sound it could easily be put into the genre of Afrobeat, but it's different from Afrobeat because I blend zouk, I blend compa, I blend dancehall into it, and I put them all together just to give a unique sound. And then my understanding and my knowledge of like pop, hip hop, R&B, and just put everything together. But it's mainly a blend of zouk and compa and Afrobeat put together. Music. Sometimes it's the beat first. Sometimes I'm in my car recording on my phone like this idea, and then I go to the studio and I'm like, hey Piff, this is what I got, and then we start creating, and then the words come to me. But in something that is catchy to the ear, and then I add words to those melodies. Usually when I drop the melodies, you find words. Animal was a record I was just testing out, and it ended up being a record. And then Piff started, and he's like, this is a little something I created. He was about to trash the record. And I was like, yo, no, don't trash the record. I hear something, And I was like, yo.
Shawty's untamed like an animal, the way she break her back.
And he was like, yo. He's like, yo, go into the booth. He was like, yo, bro, I was about to throw this away. I was like, yo, you about to make a mistake. What you can expect from my future career is like, you're always gonna hear something different. You're gonna hear a lot of Haitian dialect, and people are not gonna understand what it means, but they're gonna vibe to it. Bite is it's provocative. It is very provocative. But Bite, the inspiration behind Bite was we were in the studio, and usually my music comes from conversation or like us just talking about situations. So some of my music is very relative to either me or it's a situation that my friends have been through and they haven't been able to talk about it. So I take it and I talk about it.
I could create based on conversation. I could create based on like a scenario or like venting, like things that I've gone through.
When I heard, Al lay the chords down, I was like, yo, hold up, bro. That gave me an idea. And then he was like, what are you thinking? And I was like, keep doing that. And I was like, who's that creeping in my garden? Ooh, I'm starving. Come take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. Take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. So it's kind of like a seductive thing. Like, my name is Chrlii, also known as the Caribbean gangsta.
Take a bite, take a bite, take a bite.